Hello everyone. Hello. I'm here. It's Saturday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're doing more of the scary Splatfest where people die. This is the first Splatfest where they confirmed that every Inkling that gets inked, they're fucking dead. Which is probably why we've only seen Team Ghost as opposed to Team Zombie, because, like, listen. I can believe the soul leaving the body once they get inked. I don't believe in that undead shit once someone gets splatted. That's not happening. That's not real. That's why you haven't been seeing any Team Zombie online. As far as I'm concerned, Team Skeleton is the only people who are actually alive. Alright? Everybody else is a ghoul. Hope you're all doing well, though. Hope you're all doing well. Hoping to get back into the swing of these midnight streams, even though I don't really have to. I mean, I kinda do. I'll probably still be working decently late, but this is my last full week where I'm gonna be closing, like, every night. So hopefully I get on better hours. We'll see. I also just put in, like, a job application to a random remote job. Honestly, if I could get a remote position, I'd be fine with that, too. Instead of working the same deli job I've been working for a while. Although the Morgan employment arc is, like, crazy. I'm a furry now. Isn't that crazy? The opposite, because you actually like doing closing shifts? I used to like doing closing shifts, but then, like, management started cracking down on it more, so it became, like, way more annoying and way harder. And, like, we take on, like, 90% of the responsibility of the deli, and we're expected to have everything done when we can only say we're closed in the last, like, barely any time. Listen, I'm here to play Splatoon, I'm not here to get annoyed about my job. Alright? Let's play some freaking Splatoon. But yeah, I'll be out of the woodwork soon. I did say I could still do Fridays and Saturdays, but I can also just I can take a few off. I took off for Mario RPG. I remember that much. I took off for Mario RPG Day because I want to be streaming that. Okay, we actually got the spooky scenery. Oh, are we gonna get halftime results? See, I haven't been online, so I don't even know what the halftime results look like. I need to know what the popular vote is right now. Let's go, Team Skeleton! Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah. It's because I'm on the team. Oh, fuck, wait, that's right. Tricolor Battle exists. That shit is, like, fake as fuck. Halloween is the perfect time for Fry to kill Shiver. No one will ever know! Yes, the Squid Sisters. Their Halloween outfits really are so cute. That's awesome. What is this Homestuck character? I don't even know which one that is. Dude, it's Ghost Trick. I know what team that guy's on. Skull Man. I know these characters. Calling all the monsters. Dude, this is like a Flipnote Hatena, like OC. That is not meant to be derogatory. I'm just, like, looking at this and I'm like, man, I remember when people used to create characters like this on Flipnote. Those were the days. Those were the fucking days. Oh my god, you know what's crazy? Fucking... Holy shit. So, a couple years ago, I did a stream. Actually, it might have been last year. Well, regardless, it was a while ago. I did a stream where we watched a bunch of old flip notes. And I felt really good about that stream. I quite liked it. I thought we had fun. We had some good banter. The problem was, the primary thing that we watched, which took up, like, a good portion of it, was this old series I used to like as a kid, called Total Drama Hatena. Cause, you know, when you're a kid, like, Total Drama is the funniest concept ever. And it was just, like, it was, like, a charming little thing. And, you know, I was, like, right after that stream, I don't remember who brought it up, but someone, like, found, like, that guy's, like, profile, the person who made Total Drama Hatena, and was like, hey, this guy is just, like, an insane anti-vax guy now. And he is on YouTube, so there was a good chance if I uploaded that VOD, there was a good chance that he would have seen it. And I would have had to tell this, like, dude who, like, made this thing that I, like, thought was really funny and charming to fuck off in the comments. And I didn't want to be put in that position, so that's, like, one of the only VODs that is, like, a Twitch exclusive. Because I literally did not want there to be a chance of this guy finding my YouTube channel. That's my Flipnote story. We love the Flipnote furry. The classic Flipnote furry OC. You know what, though? I can tell you guys that Gizmo is cool. If you guys were on Flipnote and you remember Gizmo, I follow Flipnote. I follow Gizmo on Twitter, and they're still cool. So, shout out to all the Gizmo fans. Help me with Splatooning tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I can get a party going after this match. Splatatoing. But, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a good night. I have officially 100%ed Mario Wonder. And, like, man, that game is so fucking good. I gotta keep it real. It might be, like, a little bit of recency bias. It's definitely something that I'm gonna have to see how I feel upon, like, multiple replays. I think Mario Wonder might be one of the greatest of all time. I think Mario Wonder is so fucking good. Like, I have no problem understanding why people love Mario Wonder so much that it would even be their favorite Mario. Like, I don't even have to think about it, it's like, no, yeah, duh, because it's, like, a really good game. Made for a fun 100%. Maybe a little long, but, I mean, it is what it is. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to 100% it again. But I'd probably just try and do most of the levels. And hi V, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Mario Wonder is, like, fucking awesome. Highly recommended. And you know that Mario Wonder is good because I'm pretty sure it didn't even get a day 1 patch. I think that is still on, like, version 1. I could be wrong. I could, like, check it and see. But I'm pretty sure that shit didn't get an update because they got it down perfect. You know, there were no changes needed. No notes to be taken. We had, like, an early lead, but I feel like we're losing it. Like when the flower guy is German and goes Chanel. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna try and ink a bunch. That is my go-to strat, right at the end. Yeah, I think we won. They got a scary laugh for Halloween, guys. I was the #1 ground traveler, okay? I could tell you about fucking ground traveling. Oh, I don't even have my EXP anymore. Yeah, I'm on Team Skeleton. Ability chunks. Awesome. Let's get my first poll of the day. More ability chunks. So, chunks, huh? Aw, I don't have the... I only have for one. Okay. I could do the regular. You can do a team one? Let's go. I love getting extra EXP. Okay, hold on. Shane is on the clock. I still have, like, not done Salmon Run in this game. It's so fucking funny that this is, like, stream 14 of this game, and I've only done Turf War. Honestly, if you hate it, well, get over it. Alright? I mean, Salmon Run is fine. I just, like, think about it. I think about how I have to do the, like, the basic-ass levels, and I just, like, I start falling asleep, and I don't want to do it. Oh. Dude, wait, Team Skeleton won a 3-3-3 battle, though. I don't know, when it comes to, like, online video games, I'm just gonna play the way that's, like, fun to me. And it just so happens that I think Turf War is fun, so that's what I primarily do. Which is very funny, because I have a lot of friends who are on, like, the Turf War haterade. But I'm just like, man, I don't like the stress of ranked, and I can't, like, be thinking about, like, ranking up in Salmon Run right now, so I'm gonna just play Turf War. And it's fun to me. Listen, when it comes to diversifying your gaming tastes, you can just accept that sometimes you don't have to play all of a video game. I haven't even played single player, which I know I'll enjoy. Only like playing Turf War with friends? That's fair. I'm a baby casual. I like my baby casual games. You know, I don't, like... Again, I've said it many a time. I don't like playing ranked in Splatoon. Because, like, ranked is, like... I'm fucking, like, listen, I'm a selfish FPS player. This is because I played TF2 for 10 years, but I'm a selfish FPS player. I don't actually give that much of a shit about what would be best for my team. I care about, like, what would be most fun for me to be doing. And honestly, for the most part, like, yeah, playing the objective is, like, fine, but, like, having to think about, like, oh, you gotta synergize your gear like this, you gotta get these ability chunks, you gotta do this and that, up and down and all around, and I'm just like, I gotta be honest, I don't give a shit. I'm playing a fucking video game to have fun, not to have it be my second job. And Splatoon, like, listen, I like Splatoon. Splatoon is not the kind of game where I find it fun to play the meta. It's like Pokemon Showdown is, like, maybe my only competitive game for a reason. Because Pokemon Showdown is very easily, like, plug and play. You know, you can just, like, insert in a team, and then be done with it. You, like... Sure, you're better off knowing the meta, but, like, worst comes to worst, you can just get a team from, like, the forums. It is, like, so easy to just do whatever the fuck in Pokemon Showdown. Because it takes no time at all. In Splatoon, like, it's not fun to learn the meta, because you have to, like, do all this shit. Like, get, like, ability chunks, and get the proper clothing, you have to level up enough, you have to get good at a weapon. Like, I don't know, man. It's just not fun to me. As a Warframe player, you are a known meta hater. I don't think I've ever played Warframe in my life. So, I cannot comment, but... Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to shooters, I just kind of like to fuck around. I feel like most happy playing an FPS when I can just fuck around. Which is why I don't play any, like, competitively. Honestly, that was a big strength of Fortnite. I mean, like, Fortnite is very much, like, the ultimate, like, fuck-around game. Like, yeah, you're trying to be the last guy standing, but, I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. Half of the Fortnite player base is under the age of 13. You'll get lucky eventually. But FPS games, for me, are just, like, fun to fuck around in. And, like, I don't know. When like, Splatoon is, like, a game where it is, like, even just having, like, a little bit of grinding to get optimal gear is more than I'm willing to do. Like, I'm not willing to learn that shit. I do not care. Like, I'm fucking sorry, everybody. And I mean, I like having fun with the Ultra Stamp. I think if I used the Ultra Stamp in competitive Splatoon, they would probably laugh me. They would laugh me off the stage. But I'm not gonna stop. I refuse. Alright? I've made my bed, and goddammit, I will lie in it. Oh. Don't let my sacrifice be in vain. You know you piss people off as a Flingza main, but you don't care, muscles upon ye. I feel like I don't see a lot of missiles flying around. At least, like, when I was playing last night, I feel like there were, like, no missiles being shot. So I know it's early in the stream, but I don't want to go to bed at 4 AM again. So this is a med check. If you guys have meds to take them now. Seen a lot of people using Ultra Stamped in ranked. It's called being a genius. Alright. See, the meta sucks until it, like... Until the meta revolves around what I do. Then it's dope. Then I'm like, you know what? Things are going great. Actually, kind of talking about metas. Not Splatoon, but there seems to be, in terms of, like, Pokemon meta, people are not happy with the state of Scarlet and Violet OU right now. People are really not happy about it, but it's also, like, the situation is bad enough to a point where, like, people aren't sure what the fuck to do. Because there is so much broken shit that is countering other broken shit that we've all just kind of, like, we're, like, in a corner where we're like, well, if we ban one thing, what if it just makes this other thing more broken? But then if we don't ban it, then it's gonna be, like, it's fucked right now. I mean, there's discussions of banning Terra, there's discussions of Booster Energy, King Gambit, all this shit. Who's gonna be more broken when the second DLC drops? I will say, from my own personal experience, I am not as happy with, like, I'm not super happy with the current state of Scarlet and Violet OU. I was, like, big into it when the generation started, and even after the Shedtail ban, because I was a Shedtail warrior. I thought Orthworm was funny, but, you know, I could live without Shedtail. Alright, I wasn't that attached to it. I was having a lot of fun post Shedtail ban still. Once the DLC dropped though, man, I don't know. The vibes are off. And I'm not an educated enough competitive player to say truly what feels like fucked up. But it's like... it is, like, very blatantly unbalanced, but in a way where, like, nobody is sure what to ban to make it balanced. You know what I mean? Like, and, like, Game Freak isn't gonna fix anything, because Game Freak doesn't do competitive singles. We're just handed what they give us. And they're like, well, we got VGC, though. You know? I mean, honestly, selfishly, I hated that they buffed Baxcalibur. Bro was fine before, and then, like, they gave him Scale Shot, and he was suddenly too good to be used in OU, and I'm like, but I miss him. But I know they can't bring him back, but I miss him. He was a funny guy. You know? I don't know, it's so weird. I was, like, really happy with the state of the meta before the DLC dropped. And then the DLC actually dropped, and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I feel like, I don't know, even when Pokemon Home happened, I was, like, on board. It really was just, like, the DLC. I don't know, though. Maybe it's just because I really want Ogre Pond to work. I really want to be able to use Ogre Pond on every team I ever make. Because she's so cute. How do we win that? Easy. I complained a lot. Whenever I complain about something, a problem gets solved. Usually it's the problem that I'm complaining about, but... we definitely gotta get to 999 tonight. But yeah, that is all the time I will dedicate to talking about competitive Pokemon tonight. I won't put you guys to sleep with it for the people who don't really understand it. Just know that here's the simplest explanation. Sometimes in this world, too many numbers are going up. And that is where Pokemon is at right now, is that too many numbers are going up. I mean, we love when number goes up, but too much of a good thing is a bad thing, you know? Honestly, that's how I'm just gonna explain competitive Pokemon going forward. I think it's the easiest way to make it make sense to people, is just be like, okay, so basically, you want to make your numbers go higher than your opponent's. You want to have better numbers than whatever goober you're facing. And if you can understand that, you're pretty close to understanding competitive Pokemon. I mean, it's true of any video game, at the end of the day. Video games are also number games. Ah, I almost got that fool. I was, like, chasing her down. I was dedicated. Oh, what the fuck? Awesome Morgan moment. I liked the Teal Mask DLC itself, was fun. I love Ogerpon. Ogerpon is like the best new Pokemon ever added. If you guys don't know what Ogerpon looks like, you need to look up this cutely beast right now. And if you don't, I'll be like mildly perturbed at you. Because you really owe it to yourself. She's my ultimate funny. Oh, no! My one weakness, the roller player. I think we're gonna lose this one. No, yeah, fuck. Oh, we were doing so good. We had them pushed so far back, and then, like, one person got behind us. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. It's Jover. Oh, I was number 2. Maybe I gotta play something other than Sploosh-O-Matic. I'm, like, off my Sploosh-O-Matic game tonight. Honestly, fuck it. Sure. Let's play Splattershot. Let's play basic-ass Splattershot. See, now we have a mysterious thing known as range. Swear Team Zombies don't exist. It would be really funny if I went the entirety of the Splatoon streams without seeing Team Zombie once. They're gonna be like, they have to be like so fucking low in the popularity vote. There's like no fucking way. I would be surprised if we even got a tricolor battle, because that would require the game to find 2 Team Zombie members. Whoa. Oh, I only got to shoot 2 of my Zuka shots. It's not called the Duo Zuka, it's called the Tri-Zuka. Come on. Whoa! To be fair, also, like, if you're... Yeah, the Splatfest theme is, who would you want to be best friends with? And, like, skeletons and ghosts are, like, pretty good options. Who the fuck would want to be best friends with a zombie? I feel like, honestly, just based on, like, the theming. It's like, it was never gonna be in Team Zombie's favor. I don't know, if it was, like, who's your favorite Halloween monster... I don't know, zombie would probably still be the least popular one, but it wouldn't be this dire. Honestly, I gotta say it also, I think it's partially because Team Zombie is Shiver's team, and the Splatoon fanbase seems to be getting more and more tired of Shiver winning, like, every Splatfest. Granted, that popular vote doesn't always sway who wins the Splatfest, but... I mean, having the popular vote is usually better for your Splatfest team than not. Alright, I tried my best to get a little extra ink towards the end. I tried my fucking hardest. Let's go! I was the best ground traveler, even. Guys, give it up for me being #1 ground traveler. We're getting pretty close to level 32. You know, for a split second, I misread our teammate's name as Jimin. And I was like... Internally, I was like, how the fuck did I not notice that sooner? And then I reread the name, and I was like, oh, well that's why. It's because that's not their fucking name. I wish I didn't run out of ammo so fast with this. That's my only real problem with using the splatter shot right now, is I'm just used to having more ammo. Splooshomatic doesn't use a lot of ink. That's what I figured. The splatter shot definitely, like, consumes a little more of the old ink sac. Wait, they lost a player immediately! Awesome. Good start. Did not even take a second for bro to be like, I'm out of here. I'm done. It's over. Dude, were we fighting against the Homestuck team? That's fucked up. Kill on sight? True. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome. They actually just made a new law. They put a new law in place that if you like Homestuck, unfortunately you have to grate cheese for the rest of your life. And now I didn't make this rule. Do not come after me, but officially from President Joe Biden himself, he said that if you enjoy Homestuck in 2023, you have to start grading cheese. I don't know why he said this. I don't know why he went to cheese, but that's what you have to do. What if you don't live in the US? You have to eat oysters. I don't know. I just kind of assumed that Homestuck was a US-centric phenomenon, but I could be wrong. There could be a lot of Brits who are like, I say, this Homestuck, this Andrew Hussey chap, they're quite a fine fellow. They made quite a good webcomic, if I do say so myself. This is a bit. It's a midnight stream, what do you expect? All the good bits are used during, like, the actual streams. The midnight streams is where comedy goes to die. Alright? There's no funny jokes, it's just sleep deprivation and, like... Honestly, we talk about a lot of real shit. We can talk about real shit. I don't know, what real shit do I have to talk about? I don't know, I forgot to reblog the selfies of me in the Mimikyu hoodie. I was gonna do that, because I wanted more people to see it. And also I wanted more people to tell me how awesome I look. Because I'm an egomaniac. I need more people telling me how awesome I look. Not literally. I don't give a shit that much. But also, I won't say no if it happens. You know? There's a reason I put it online. You're hungry? Honestly, me too, a little bit. I only had a couple slices of pizza for dinner. I've been having, like, big-ass meals for dinner, so this is, like, the lightest I've eaten in a while. Is just a couple slices of pizza. They were good, though. They were good, though. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. I think we got our asses beat. I'm gonna keep it real, I think we got our asses beat. Think they were a bunch of cunts? Because they were better at the video game than us? That seems a little harsh. I don't know. I'm just willing to accept I got outplayed. Wait, should we go window washer? I kind of want to do window washer. Go. I'm kind of feeling like being a window washing gamer. Damn, charging it up only does 60 damage? Why the fuck would you not just spam it then? Why would you waste your time charging an attack? I guess to put more ink on the ground. Even that seems a little dubious. Oh, fuck yes, I love this song. I'll never get tired of Big Betrayal. Actually, it's a little sad to me that I'll only be able to hear this song during Splatfest. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've been up to in the past, like, 24 hours since I last streamed, and I mean... Other than 100%ing Mario? Not really. I did that. I spent most of my night. Dude, that final fucking level, where it's like the badge challenge, is so fucking hard. But it's like it's like hard in a cool way. It's like hard in a currency I accept. I don't know if it's my favorite final, like, really hard Mario level. Although, then again, I don't know what it would be for me. Because I feel like I haven't done them all. I definitely know I don't like Odysseys. I think Champion's Road is kind of cool. I thought the one in 3D Land was, like, fine. I don't know, in general, it's also one of those things where it's like... It's definitely set up more like the special world of Super Mario World. Like, that kind of setup where it's, like, one big, like, hard world. Not just, like, one, like, really hard level. Which, I mean, honestly, I kind of prefer that. I kind of prefer that because they got, like, a lot of good ideas out of making, like, harder Mario levels. Like, dude, they had one where you're just... It's a really hard level where you have to play as a Goomba. Alright, what other Mario game are you gonna get a really hard level where you play as a Goomba? Honestly, in general, and maybe this is comparing apples to oranges, I think that, like, the Wonder Flower effects in Mario Wonder are, like, a million times cooler than the captures were in Mario Odyssey. I don't know, like, conceptually... the captures are, like, dope as fuck. But I feel like in practice, I don't know, your, like, base moveset is, like, so good that, like, most captures are, like, either situational or you just don't want to use them for the specific scenario that the game wants you to use them for. Because you could just do, like, tricks with your jumps and stuff. I don't know, not to disrespect Mario Odyssey. I think Mario Odyssey is a good-ass game. But, I think I prefer Wonder Flower Effect over that. I don't know, I gotta be honest, it's kinda easy to forget that Mario Odyssey even has the captures, to be honest. I'm just gonna switch back to Splatoon also. I played, like, shit doing that. Alright, you gotta stick with what you know sometimes. Oh, the map changed. Splatana Wiper is more of a weapon where you gotta be sneaky. But I wanna kill people. I don't wanna be sneaky, I wanna kill people. This shit needs to work like the TF2 swords. Is what it really boils down to. Like, I don't want to stealth, I want to have, like, a charge move where I go up to someone and, like, insta-kill them with my katana. That's what I want. At the end of the day, TF2 will always be the superior game. I love Splatoon, but it's no contest. TF2 is one of the best games ever made, while Splatoon is just one of the best shooters. Alright? It's just, it's something that we have to accept as a society. Yo, what's up, man? Dude, this, like, lobby, honestly, it makes me wish this was in, like, a VR chat world. Can we all just, like, start doing VR chat? I don't have a VR setup, but can we do it anyways? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like if I knew enough people who were playing VR chat, I could probably be convinced to get into VR. Why the fuck a Valve Index gotta be $1,000? Like, dude. What the fuck? Like, I finally have the space for it, and it's just, like, it's so hard to justify paying for VR. Because it is, like, so stupid expensive for no fucking reason. I mean, it's not for no reason, it's advanced tech, but it's just, like, nobody is making compelling enough software for VR that you would want to spend that much money on it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm fucking saying? I love my awesome locker. I think it's really cool. I don't know, I feel like we have the VR discussion, like, once a month at least. And it always boils down to, man, this would be cool if it wasn't, like, a stupid amount of money. You know what, though? Honestly, I can't say that the argument for getting VR is more compelling to me than the argument for getting a PS5. Sorry, I'm making an old jab at the PS5. It's happening again. I'm sorry, I have, like, a good PC. I would never get a PS5 reasonably. Alright? Listen, the PS5 fans already got their win. They got Spider-Man 2. Alright? And soon it'll be my win when they port it to PC. Okay? So don't get too cocky. Alright? Listen, you may have gotten, like, a really good Spider-Man game, maybe even Game of the Year, but I'll have it too, at some point. So, yeah. So I'm just hopping in the lobby, currently, because I'm, like, contemplating whether or not I want to grab a snack. Like, take a quick BRB to grab a snack. Because I am a little hungry. Especially because, again, I had, like, kind of a light dinner. Changing to an inkling. Everything different now. Oh yeah, I could check the general store real quick while I'm doing dish. Oh, I got another EXP ticket. Oh, I gotta get sci-fi comic. What kind of info is this? They're allergic to giving long hairstyles to octolings. I can imagine. They're gonna add a new species to Splatoon. His name is Steve. And he's just a guy. You can't customize him at all, and there can also only be one Steve per lobby. And he, like, works a 9 to 5 at, like, a shady startup company that sells, like, rocks that are of questionable legality. But the squids don't care because they seem fresh as fuck, though. Alright, so I hope you all welcome Steve with a warm heart. Dude, pay your taxes won a 100 times battle. Now you gotta do it, alright? You can't do tax fraud anymore, because that guy won a 100 times game. Why is it giving me a notification for stages? How do I stop? How do I make it not do that? Because it's making me upset to look at it. Oh. What is extra work? What is that? What defines extra work? Another game mode? But, like, what is it? It's just Salmon Run? Well, then it's not an extra game mode. It's just Salmon Run. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Splatoon-matic back on. Oh, I haven't played Big Run either. They keep doing Big Run at, like, times where I'm not, like, playing Splatoon. So it's just Salmon Run. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Maybe I could complain more about VR prices when I get back. Get as many eggs in one set seed. That actually sounds better than I thought it would. I don't know, that sounds kind of fun. Like, just pushing yourself to try and get as many eggs as possible. Because, like, Salmon Run, when you're, like, playing it normally, once you get the set amount of eggs for that shift, basically your objective is survive. But I feel like this would encourage you to play, like, a little more risky. Which is, like, cool to me. I like that. Like, I could get on board with that. I need you guys to know also, I looked up VR headset, and one of the things on Google that it auto-fills is VR headset that kills you. I don't know how the fuck... Like, what? The inventor of the Oculus Rift says he has created a VR headset that will blow people's minds literally. Palmer Luckey has built a custom VR headset he claims will kill the user in real life if they die in the video game. The device is based on the popular anime and novel series Sword Art Online. In that series, players are trapped in an immersive VR combat simulator where if they are killed in the game, they die in the real world. For Lucky's version of this concept, his custom-built VR headset is rigged with charges that will explode if the user triggers an appropriate game over screen, effectively destroying their brain. The inventor said that while he has figured out how to make the headset kill the user, solving the perfect VR half of the equation is still out for many years out. Of course, the deadly device is not for sale. Oh, okay. Thank God. I was worried that they were gonna start selling that shit. This is, like, on the KTLA, like, website. So I have to assume this is real because it was posted November 8th. Like, KTLA is, like, real journalism. Saw 2023 plot leaked? Yeah, why did this guy, like, make a VR headset that kills you that nobody's ever gonna use? He literally says, at this point, it is just a piece of office art. Why did he make that? Who goes, like, and thinks, like, oh, yeah, you know what? I really gotta make a VR headset that kills you for funsies. Tech dudes love the Torment Nexus. True. I don't know. Again, in my mind, it's like, I would love to, like, get a VR headset to play some of the, like, cool VR stuff. But it's, like, too fucking expensive for not, like, enough. You know? I wish that VR for, like, good VR wasn't, like, hundreds of dollars. If not up to 1,000. How fucking much money is the fucking Valve Index still? Is it still, like, $1,000? I love also that the Valve Index has taken a backseat to the Steam Deck now. Yeah, it's $999. Dude. The fuck? Especially fuck that you also need enough room in your house to get proper use out of that headset. Yeah, it's like, I only now just got, like, enough room for it. Like, I have the space for VR now. My room is, like, very open. It's not, like, cramped like my old room was. But it's like, fuck. Did a big paper back in college on VR and inaccessibility on multiple vectors. Yeah. Man, why is, like, Facebook the only owner of, like, a decently affordable headset? Like, why did we let that happen? Can someone else, like, fucking step in? Because, like, you have to, like, have a Facebook account to use, like, an Oculus Rift or whatever the fuck it's called. And, like, I'm not doing that, dude. A lot of barriers to it really being anything more than a really expensive gimmick for games that are baked into its fundamental design. I definitely agree. It's like, I don't know, I feel like VR could be cool, but it is like a gimmick at the end of the day, and like it needs to, like, if you're gonna have like a gaming gimmick, it needs to be like an affordable one. Like, dude, Wii Fit on the Wii sold like hotcakes, and it was just like a shitty balance board. But you know what? It was a shitty balance board that was like affordable. Like, so people bought into it. Wii Fit is a game that sold like 20 million copies. There are 20 million people in the world that own a Wii balance board. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just become a Wii Fit streamer. That's what it really boils down to, is I'll become a Wii Fit streamer. I'm enjoying jamming out to this Halloween theme. I was gonna grab a snack. I literally, like, stopped playing Splatoon because I was like, I want to grab a snack. I'm gonna do that right now. And we can talk more about how awesome the Wii Balance Board is. How the Wii Balance Board is way better than that VR crap. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hi. I did not say it also earlier, but Adrian, your point about, like, motion sickness, like, that is, like, such a big, like, factor with, like, VR stuff. I'm, like, I don't get motion sick very easily at all. I actually don't think I've ever been motion sick in my life. And I don't think VR would be the thing to do it for me. I think I'd be fine. But I mean, that would be another factor holding me back, to be honest, because part of the reason I would want VR is to stream it. But dude, I've had people tell me they get motion sick from watching me, like, play FPS games. So, like, imagining, like, streaming a VR game, there would be some people who would die badly. The Blob was my shit back in the day. When I was like 7 years old, The Blob was the coolest game ever. I never beat it. I never even really got close. But I thought it was cool anyways. I don't know, did they ever make more than just The Blob? They made it The Blob 2. Well, this was a THQ game. I don't know why, for some reason, I thought The Blob was a Ubisoft game. And then I was gonna be like, well, I don't want to buy it, because it's a Ubisoft game. But if it's like THQ... that I could be more easily convinced of. Dude, wait, The Blob 2 is similar to Sonic Superstars and Sonic Frontiers. Well, I gotta get it now. It's like Sonic. I don't know, what are the world's opinion on the Blob franchise? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people probably like The Blob. It's better than Boogie. Do you guys remember Boogie on Wii? I remember. There was, like, certain, like, Wii shovelware that was pushed hard enough in commercials that it tricked you into thinking it wasn't shovelware. I feel like Boogie was one of them. Obviously, Carnival games. There had to be more than that, though. What... do you guys know, like, any other, like, Wii shovelware that got, like, a big marketing push? That it tricked you into thinking it wasn't shovelware? Okay. This is gonna come across as, like, maybe a little foolish. Is this map longer now? Like, I'm noticing these grates in the middle, and I'm like, these were not here before. Did they make this map longer? Sorry, trying to get a drink of my milk. I don't know, this map feels bigger. They changed it recently? Huh. I haven't decided if I like it or not yet. I just keep running in and dying. My ass is not playing Splatoon well. I really do think it has to do with me getting kind of like crummy sleep. My promise to you all is that I won't go to bed at 4 AM today. I think it's a little better now. Before, the map was just really tiny, which you think was weird because the map was really big in 1. Oh, I don't remember Splatoon 1 enough. By the way, guys, I definitely won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna put that out there. And the reason why is because, Will, friend of the stream, Will, the real Yo-Cow, is doing an entire day where he tries to beat both versions of Sonic Lost World, both the console and handheld versions of that game. I have work most of the day, so I won't be there until late, but you know I'm gonna be hopping on that shit. I can't wait to see, like, all the light fade from Will, to be honest. Sonic Lost World really is, like, a video game that I feel is, like, it, like, tricks you into thinking it's fun. It's, like, for the first little bit, you're thinking, like, huh, this game actually seems alright. And then you just get to a certain point where you're like, man, actually, no, this game sucks. And it never recovers from that. The moment you realize that Sonic Lost World is actually ass, it never recovers. I mean, I haven't played the 3DS version. Maybe the 3DS version is secretly awesome. But I don't think so. You know, somehow I do not get that vibe. But yeah, be sure to tune into Will's stream tomorrow. Late at night, I'll probably make a cameo appearance. And be sure, if you watch, to bring in your Zavok emotes. I'm sure it would make Will very happy to see Zavok after a long stream. Zen tokens. No, wait, it's Zen tokens. Wait, what am I thinking? Wait, what's wrong with me? Zen tokens? Man, my brain is not working tonight. With like this stream is like overtime for me. Alright? My brain wasn't programmed for this. Dude, I should just start lying. I've thought about it, and my life would be a lot more interesting if I just started lying. I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, what lies I could come up with to spice up my life. And I think, like, I should lie about having, like, a 1-foot spider in my room that, like, tries to eat people's faces. If I lied about, like... Wait, that would be kind of cool. If I lied about having a 1-foot spider that tries to eat people's faces. Well, actually, that doesn't seem extreme enough. Because, like, I feel like 1-foot spiders exist. Isn't that what, like, a tarantula is? I need to come up with something crazier than that. I need to come up with something, like, crazier that, like, is, like, almost, like, too ridiculous to have been made up. 2-foot tall spider. One 100-foot spider or 100 1-foot spiders. I'm kind of team 100 1-foot spiders, to be honest. I could just lie and say, like, yeah, this, like, 1-foot spider got into my room, and then, like, before I knew it, it, like, laid, like, 99 eggs, and now I have, like, 100 1-foot spiders. This will be the next Splatfest? True. And I could be like, but the spiders are chill with me, though. They're not chill with anybody else, but they're chill with me, though. When I have guests over, or when anyone else enters my room, the spiders get upset. And they start trying to bite them. Dude, I should come up with, like, a favorite music of the spiders that makes them, like, pacified. You know how, like, with, like, certain pets, like, if you play music for them, it, like, calms them down? We do that with Fergus. When Fergus gets upset during a storm, we, like, put on the Bee Gees, and he, like, gets calm. He fucking loves the Bee Gees. Damn it, Recoy. True? Yeah, the spider's favorite song is Virtual Insanity. Whenever I play Virtual Insanity for them, they get pacified. So whenever I have any guests over, I have to play Virtual Insanity on loop, otherwise the spiders will get pissed off and start biting them. Yeah, they do the sliding like in the video. They got like one of their like legs out like that too. Just like he does. Dude, I love this lie we're cultivating. We have no reason to be doing this, and this is, like, too unbelievable for anyone to believe it. But at the same time, it's so ridiculous that people would probably be like, how could that be made up? I believe it. There are definitely, like, a bunch of one-foot spiders in Morgan's house. Imagining a spider one-to-one recreating the Virtual Insanity music video is helping with your arachnophobia a little. Let's go. See, that's what we like to hear. The spiders are so into it. The spiders love that video. See, this is the excitement I need in my life. Lying. Sorry, I got distracted looking at things online. Do you guys remember that, like, AI Seinfeld thing? That was, like, popular for a bit until, like, one of the characters said, like, a slur. And it got taken down from Twitch for a bit. Apparently, like, that stream, like, exists again. And, like, it averages more viewers than this stream, which, you know, it's fine. I can accept being lesser than AI Seinfeld. But it's still not a lot by Twitch standards. Like, they would not be making partner at all. And apparently the characters just sit in silence now. The characters, like, ran out of jokes to make. So now AI Seinfeld is just, like, quiet. It's nothingness. It is truly, and finally, after all this time, a show about nothing. And really, that's beautiful. That's kind of beautiful. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. I'll play Splatoon again. I don't know, this stream has kind of been more about the banter than the gameplay. I feel like we've been getting some good banter in. Oh! I don't know, I was never interested in any of those AI shows. Like, I remember people were talking about, like, AI SpongeBob for a bit, and, like, they had, like, AI SpongeBob, like, I don't know, they were, like, doing, like, a porn bit or something on AI SpongeBob, and just, like, I just don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care about what the computer thinks the new episodes of SpongeBob would be like. Because it's never, like, SpongeBob is already a show that's, like, it's never gonna be as good as it was in the first 3 seasons, you know? Like, dude, early SpongeBob is, like, And I don't use this lightly, early SpongeBob is like peak media. It's like maybe the best cartoon that's ever been aired. Like, genuinely. I feel like the early days of SpongeBob have aged so gracefully that they could have come out today and still been, like, regarded as one of the best cartoons of all time. Like, it really is timeless comedy. There's so many good gags in early SpongeBob. I don't know, not to, like, dump on the kids who are still, like, super into SpongeBob. Probably little Timmy would, like, shit himself if I disrespected the good name of SpongeBob. But there's like, obviously something missing. You know? Newer episodes of SpongeBob, it's like, I don't know, it's not like they're so bad that I'm like, oh, what the fuck, how could this still be on TV? Because it's like, whatever, it's a show for kids, it's like perfectly serviceable. Maybe it relies on gross out a bit too much. They had that Splinter episode, that wasn't very good. But, man, early SpongeBob, it is classic. It really is. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. Everybody in the world will tell you that, like, the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob are the best ones. But, think you blocked the Splinter episode out of memory? I mean, that's fair, because that's, like, a gross-ass episode. I don't know, it was weird. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like modern SpongeBob is probably better than it was, like, at post-movie SpongeBob. Because I feel like once you got to, like, post-movie SpongeBob, they had, like, a lot more, like, random gross-out. Like, early SpongeBob wasn't immune to having gross out, but, like, they really went all in on the gross out post-movie. Like, they thought that the funniest gag of early SpongeBob was when they would do, like, a close-up of, like, a gross thing. So they just kept doing it. They even do that, honestly, that kind of probably still exists, because I remember they did that a few times in SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. Which, for the most part, like, that's a good game. I enjoy it. But I do remember, like, the random, like, gross out, like, close-ups, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is, like, a modern SpongeBob thing. I mean, I haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I don't know if that, like, existed earlier on. Like, who knows? Maybe Battle for Bikini Bottom also has, like, a bunch of random gross-out shots. But my thought is probably not. Dude, wait, they should do the SpongeBob Splatfest again. But they have the third option be Squidward. I feel like, see, that would be the greatest litmus test of all time. It would be the ultimate, like, who plays Splatoon and is over the age of, like, 13? Because I feel like when you become a teenager, suddenly, like, the joke of Squidward being a guy who hates his job is like, oh my god, he really gets me. Even though, like, the job you have is, like, pre-algebra in middle school. But, like, you really connect with Squidward being a more cynical man. You know, he doesn't have the whimsy of SpongeBob, so when you become a teenager, you're like, yo, he's just like me for real. Especially when you turn 16 and maybe you work your first, like, McDonald's job, then you're like, whoa. Whoa, Squidward is, like, cool as fuck. I don't know enough kids to say if kids don't like Squidward. Maybe there's still, like, a good chunk of kids who think, like, Squidward is awesome. But I feel like Squidward is, like, a character that specifically appeals to, like, the older audience. Like, I feel like Squidward is what anchors SpongeBob to be, like, a show that's still, like, enjoyable if you're an adult. I mean, I feel like that's true of, like, all the supporting characters, to be fair. Because, like, it's definitely just SpongeBob and Patrick that go all in on being, like, very childish and immature, which we respect them for it. They're having fun. But it's the supporting cast that gives the show, like, I don't want to say a mature edge, but definitely, like, something that's, like, more enjoyable for you if you're, like, older and you're also watching SpongeBob. As a kid, Squidward was funny. I don't know, I don't think I disliked Squidward as a kid, but when I was a kid, I was more of a SpongeBob kid. Honestly, I probably still am. I don't know, Squidward is always, he's just a guy. He gets tortured too much. They took control of his house that one time, that was fucked up. Did he deserve it? I don't know. I don't know, we could have a whole ethical debate on whether or not Squidward deserved the security system taking control of his house.
The security system takes control of Squidward's house.
Another Squidward's torture porn episode. Dude, honestly, now honestly, since I 100%ed Mario Wonder, maybe I just want to play SpongeBob games. Maybe I should literally play Battle for Bikini Bottom on my own. I was gonna, like, stream my first time playing it, but, I could wait. I could wait to stream that. It'll probably still happen at some point, because I enjoyed doing the Cosmic Shake stream. But maybe Battle for Bikini Bottom, I'd play that on my own first. I got the Switch version of that. So I'm gonna try the port of that, and if I play it and I'm like, man, this port job kinda sucks, I can always play it on Steam Deck. You know, if I still want to play on a handheld. You know, being on this level makes me miss going in the pool. That's the only thing I miss about summer, is going in the pool. You've beaten Mario Wonder? Did I know that it's a good game? I did. Hi, Splee, welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed Mario Wonder. I think Mario Wonder is fucking fantastic. I talked about it earlier in the stream, but I've finally 100%ed it. I say finally, it took me, like, barely over a week. But, like, man, that game is so fucking good. Mario Wonder is, like, genuinely, like, I think it might be the game that defines the Switch for me. To be honest. I think it might be the best game on the Switch. The place you've moved in has a few pools available, but you'll probably be too self-conscious to ever use them. I understand, I understand. Yeah, I don't like public pools in general. I'm always scared that shit's gonna be yucky. Because a lot of times it is. Be awesome to have a private one, but that's way out of your price range. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, if I wanted to swim and I was, like, not in New York anymore, I could just, like, come back to my parents' house, which is the house I'm in right now, and go in the pool here, because they would probably still have it. parents had a pool in the backyard, but they couldn't afford to upkeep it, so you don't think you used it past the age of, like, 4? We used to have, like, a big pool rather than, like, a... What's the term? We have, like, a pool that we can just, like, put up. And it's, like, it's basically, like, a big tarp that you put water in. We used to have, like, a real big pool, but... Fucking... That definitely became too much to upkeep, so we got rid of it. I say we got rid of it. My parents got rid of it. I didn't come up with the decision, because I think when we got rid of it, I was like a teenager, and the only thing I was thinking about was like, man, I can't wait to get home from high school and not do my homework so I could play more Fire Emblem Awakening. It's not even like an inflatable pool. I don't know how to describe it. But it's not like it's not something that stays up year-round, basically. Like, the old pool we had was something we kept up year-round, even though we wouldn't actually go in it during, like, winter and stuff. We would have, like, a big thing over it, covering it, so snow didn't get in the water. Honestly, it was one of those things where, like... When my parents bought it, my dad was like, oh, this is supposed to last 1 year. This pool is only supposed to be used for 1 year, and he fucking took that as a challenge. And we've been using it for... I think this year would have been our 4th. 'Cause we did get it during the pandemic. I think that was part of the reason why, like, my parents wanted to get a pool again, was because it was, like, pandemic time, and it was like, man... We're spending so much time at home anyways, like, we might as well have a pool to hang out in. Also, fuck, it is so fucked to think about 4 summers of COVID. Oh, God. I hate time, guys. The world is so fucked up. The time doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for anything. God, literally. I don't know how that guy didn't die sooner. He was like ultra stamping in the water. God, I went silent because I thought about the passage of time, and it sent me into, like, a frenzy. It, like, sent me down a path of despair. Time is fucked up. It's, like, fucked up that COVID is just something that we, like, have to accept because everybody decided, well, actually, we're not even gonna bother trying to, like, avoid it. And it's like, man... But whatever, whatever. I can't be thinking about these things at 1 a.m. Otherwise, I'm gonna be laying in bed with my eyes open, just thinking about it all. And nobody's gonna be happy. Least of all me. I don't think we won that one. We definitely did not win that one. You know what's fucking funny, though? You know what's, like, really fucking funny, though? We have played the Splatfest enough where we will officially rank up and, like, be at the skeleton ruler level, and not once during this entire Splatfest did we encounter anybody from Team Zombie. I didn't play a single tricolor match. I didn't play a single match against that team. It has literally just been Team Skeleton and Team Ghost this entire time. Man, Splatoon 2 is looking a lot different these days. Wait, was that a Team Zombie match? The one fucking Team Zombie match and they left immediately? God. I didn't even realize. That's really fucking funny. I got a taunt. I want to see what the taunt looks like. Or victory pose. Sorry, this is a game for 5-year-olds. It's too rude to call it a taunt. It's an emote. Yeah, no, I think I'm done for tonight. Because it is 1 a.m. and I got up to ruler. I love the emotes that go through the Plague Doctor mask. We gotta end the stream on a happy note. We have to talk about something so delightful. Like, again, this game did not get a single update. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, I was pretty sure. But now I have it confirmed. Mario Wonder is the perfect video game to the point where they didn't even have to give it a day one patch. They released the game and it was finished. Got a free calzone tonight? Fuck yes. That's dope. Like, how many fucking Switch games get, like, one update and then, or no updates, and they're, like, done? Dude, Tears of the Kingdom had to be updated. This is because Tears of the Kingdom is not free of sin. Is your first calzone ever fucked divine? Hell yeah. Hell yes. I'm, like, actually curious now to see what games I own that were never updated. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe was never updated. I don't know what the fuck they would need to update in it, but hey, 15 years into the future, or like, well, no. I mean, they still let you download stuff. They let you download, like, the Skyward Sword update on the Wii Shop channel. I don't know, like 30 years from now, when the Nintendo eShop doesn't work at all for Switch games, you can't even download updates, you'll still be able to have the full new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe experience. Fucking Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury got an update. That's fucked up. That's crazy to me. Kirby's Return to Dreamland didn't. Pikmin 1 did. What the fuck did they update in Pikmin 1? That game came out on GameCube, dude. What could they have possibly needed to add? Kirby in the Forgotten Land is without an update. Dude, they're dead naming Maddie. She doesn't go by Makes Games anymore. Come on. That's, like, a little scary to think about. If you, like, have, like, your company name on, like, the Switch, could you not, like, ever get it changed? That's a little wild to me. I don't know. What if I named it, like, Goober Incorporated, and I decided that name sucks? Can I not get it changed? Yo, WarioWare didn't need an update. That is true! WarioWare is a perfect game, though. To be fair, WarioWare is already a perfect game. Unfortunately, and this is gonna be really fucking sad for all the 1-2 Switch heads out there, everybody 1-2 Switch can't be a perfect game because it got updated once. The Advance Wars remakes never got updated. Detective Pikachu Returns never got updated. Well, everybody says this game sucks, but it never got updated, so I don't believe them. Alright? Metroid Prime Remaster. You know, I'm noticing the pattern for, like, looking into this is that the stuff that's never been updated is, like, old shit. Like, stuff that already exists. Why does Mario and Rabbids have so many numbers? I don't know. I couldn't tell you the difference between 1.0 of Mario plus Rabbids and the difference between 1.6.2225577. In my mind, those are the exact same video game. I, like, did not play much of this game, which is weird because I enjoyed the first Mario Rabbids. I think it is just, like my Ubisoft version. I fucking hate Ubisoft, dude. It feels like there is, like, so little, like, good that comes out of Ubisoft. And, like, it doesn't help that they're, like, a company with, like, a lot of scandals behind them. Like, fucking, like, abusive people within the company that just do not get fired. Like, that's kind of, like, driven me to, like, not like Ubisoft at all. And it's, like, I don't know. I mean, the Mario Rabbids games are good. I just didn't feel very motivated to play more of Sparks of Hope, even though I bought that shit. Sorry, I'm still dedicated to the bit of trying to figure out what's been updated and what hasn't. I think this is, like, a great bit. And you know what? It gives me stuff to talk about. Like, when the fuck else was I gonna talk about Kirby's Dream Buffet? This is a game that never needed to be updated, because Kirby's Dream Buffet is the best version of itself. Okay? So is Guilty Gear, the original Guilty Gear. And Bouncy Bob. Oh, fuck. We gotta play Bouncy Bob now. It's the perfect game. An error has occurred. What do you mean? What happened to my Bouncy Bob save? Wait. Back it up. Because the one on the console is newer. I want to have the most up-to-date Bouncy Bob save file. Because if I don't, I will die. Because I fucking love Bouncy Bob. How the fuck does shit go from 0% to 99% like in a second? We should do a charity stream where I only play Bouncy Bob. And then, like, I'm not allowed to stop streaming until we raise, like, an arbitrary amount of money. I don't know what the fuck's happening. This game is like a Edmund McMillan game with, like, none of the swag. This shit is like if Super Meat Boy sucked balls. No, it's more like The End is Nigh. I mean, I don't know. I never played The End is Nigh, so maybe that game sucks balls. Your score is too low to unlock the next area. Thought Ed McMillan game without swag was every Super Meat Boy follow-up? Well, every Super Meat Boy follow-up didn't have Edmund McMillan involved. So, I mean, kinda true. He didn't work on Super Meat Boy Forever or... Oh, that's true. Bouncy Bob didn't have him either. Although, I don't know, maybe he's in the hidden credits. I've now played Bouncy Bob on this Switch more than I've played YouTube. Give it up for Bouncy Bob, everybody. How the fuck do you update Plus R? Well, that's like a 2017 game, actually. That's probably, like, decently recent. Ed and Eddie has been off the air for some time now. Well, Ghost Trick is a perfect video game by the metric of never having to be updated. Pikmin 2, on the other hand, what the fuck did they have to update in Pikmin 2? Why did Pikmin 2 get a patch? They didn't have to update Pikmin 1. If you play, like, 1.0 of Pikmin 2, does it, like, bring back the Duracell, like, advertisement? Partially emulated, so it might have been related to that? Maybe. Live Alive never got updated. What the fuck is up with the version on Card Shark? Holy shit. I haven't played this game. I've been meaning to for a bit. Because I heard it was good. Jen really liked it last year. But I never did. It was added languages for Pikmin 2. Really? They didn't add languages to Pikmin 1? They only did that for Pikmin 2? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it fixed an issue with the game crashing? That'll do it. You know, a little dab will do ya. Zombies Eat My Neighbors is perfect. Let's go. Dude, it really is mostly just, like, old shit that never gets updated. Although, I gotta say, it is extremely funny that Balan Wonderworld has only been updated once. I'm pretty sure the only time Balan Wonderworld got updated was when they had to make it so you wouldn't have a fucking seizure playing the final boss. And that's it. That's the only reason that Balan Wonderworld ever got updated. Dude, later alligator, let's go. This is another game I gotta play. I got a lot of stuff I need to play on the damn Switch. Bravely Default 2 never got updated. Origami King got updated once. SpongeBob never needed to be updated. I could like see SpongeBob being a perfect game. I mean, it's got all your favorite sponge friends, to be fair. This is a great bit. I feel like we're getting a lot out of this. Just me pressing the plus button on video games over and over and commenting when the number is low. Mega Man 11 got one update. You were so close, Capcom, but unfortunately, you lose to The World Ends With You Final Remix. And another game I gotta get to. I've wanted to play The World Ends With You for fucking ever. I did, like, I think it was 2021 where I did a Night of the Living demos where I played, the Neo The World Ends With You demo, and I thought that was fun as fuck. I had a lot of fun with it. Crash Bandicoot never got updated. I don't know. I don't remember why I didn't play it then. I don't know what game I was playing in, like, summer 2021 that I just... Maybe I didn't even own it yet. Really liked what you played of the Switch version. Just bought the DS one because you do feel like if you go back, that would be the better one to play. Probably. I don't know if it's, like, mad expensive or not, though. Dude, Sushi Striker Way of Sushido has never been updated. That's fucking crazy to me. They released Sushi Striker The Way of Sushido, and they were like, this is perfect. We never need to update this fucking game. Bayonetta 2 never got updated. That's because it's better than Bayonetta 3. It's somewhere between $30 and $40 complete in box. I feel like The World Ends With You is probably a game that got, like, less expensive once, like, it got, like, modern ports. I could be wrong about that, but for some reason, I remember, like, The World Ends With You being more expensive than, like, you would normally pay for a DS game back in the day. I could be completely off the mark. Yo, Okami is perfect, let's go. I could be off the mark, but for some reason, in my mind, I don't think it was like a $100 game, but maybe like a $60 game before they ported it. Because I feel like it was like an obscure game that not a lot of people played, but like was very highly regarded. So people were like, whoa, I gotta learn about this. Fairly early game in the library and probably did not have a very long print run. That's very true. That's very true. It's nothing to say about the quality of the game, because The World Ends With You is, like, definitely, like, a very good video game. I just mean, like, it didn't do numbers. It didn't do blockbuster numbers for one reason or another. Dude, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 never got updated. Let's go. Neither did Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Man. Okay. How the fuck did they get 2 updates out of Jump Rope Challenge? How the fuck did they get 2 updates out of Jump Rope Challenge? What the fuck would they have even added? I'm not actually doing jump roping right now. Sorry, guys. I'm actually just flicking my wrist. But it's okay, because the game can't tell the difference. What the fuck would they have done to update this game? It's literally just a game where you jump rope 100 times. You can do double jumps too. Remember to be mindful of your surroundings. Oh, dude, wait, you can customize the rabbit? Wait, this game's kind of dope. Oh my god, wait, it's the Badge Arcade rabbit now. Or whatever the fuck. How many days did they plan out Jump Rope Challenge? Dude, they should have put this on a cartridge. Can you imagine how fucking funny it would be to put Jump Rope Challenge on a cartridge and, like, just have it? Okay, this stream's getting off the rails. So we're gonna end it there. That's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you'll have a good night and take care. Be sure to catch Will's Zeddy-thon tomorrow. I will probably make a cameo appearance towards the end. You know I gotta be there for my man Zavok. So that'll be fun. I don't know if I'll do a midnight stream on Monday. I'll have to see how I'm feeling. But if not, next stream will be the Halloween stream. We'll be playing Hello Neighbor. We'll be reading creepypastas. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You should be there. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.